Okay, now I want you to break up into just your own group here with each other, and I want you to help each other come up with a key statement about your name. Just one statement. Now you got all these words and all these meanings to juggle, and this is going to take a little while because again, this is an intuitive process. But we want to come up with a key statement about each of your names. And I want you also to work on mine and see what you think it is.
It's really interesting because I have words for each of you that just come to mind, but it's because I know you as people.
Yes,
so
yes,
it's really hard to...
Yes. So I'm going to get up and I'm going to let you, we're going to take, probably a good 10 minutes or more for you to just play around with this and take your time and come up. When I come back to each of you, I'm going to say, okay, your statement is, and your statement is, and the one for me is, and the one for her is. Okay? All right, go for it. And I'll be back. Okay, welcome back. We've had a busy time of it off camera. Everybody has been in their small groups trying to figure out what all the consonant and vowel sounds mean in their names and come up with a key statement. Not as easy as it sounds, is it? So would you like to just share a little bit about your process and what you went through, and then we'll go around and hear your statements for each of your names.
You want to go first? Well, I thought it was really interesting that as we were speaking, it was like, no, that doesn't sound right. And then we'd have like this moment of inspiration and it'd be like, oh, that sounds right. So it was interesting how it's like we just had to be with it for a little while.
Yeah, because you are going to resonate with certain words, and that's what the intuitive process is really all about. It's like that aha, like when we hit that one sound, it's like, ah, yes. That fits. That's what I feel inside of me. Okay, what about you? Anything you wanted to share about your process?
Yeah, like we had sort of come up with like my one, and then last minute I was like, wait, I want to use this word instead. And I was just like real quick, like, should I? And everybody's like, yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was definitely like, it seemed hard, but then it just comes to you.
It does. It takes a while because there are a lot of words to fiddle around with. And then in the back of your mind is always that, well, but what does my name really mean?
Yeah, if you
what
just
does it really
sort of,
mean to me?
You know, let it come to you, it'll come to you. But I think we always...
Yep, we get in there and
overthink it.
Exactly.
Anna, I'm looking at you.
Yeah. And Anna, how about you?
Yeah, no, I always, as I said before, struggle with like trying to find like the perfect something or other. But it was nice to kind of sit back and be honest, like when things didn't feel right, like when we were coming up with phrases where like a lot of times I'd be like, oh, that's great, I guess. But like, no, I was just like, no, that doesn't seem quite right. And then, yeah, like having that same process of like, oh, there it is. Like that's the combination of what we were talking about in a way that feels right. And also just finding it curious that like some of the sounds that I was attracted to aren't necessarily like part of the name in other ways that it's pronounced. So that was kind of interesting.
Right, because you mentioned using the Y sound, and I said, oh, just use and that didn't feel right to say just use the three that we agreed upon. That Y was important to you.
Right.
What did the Y mean?
It meant aware.
Aware.
And that just, I don't know, when I saw that, I was like, yes! So.
Yes, see? Yeah, the soul knows. It's like when you go shopping and you look at a dozen different pairs of shoes or dresses, and then all of a sudden, your eyes, your heart, everything lights up and you go, that's the one. And you know. And it's the same with any other truth for you. Your soul guides you in that process. So let's hear your key statements. What did you come up with? Mischa, what is your key statement for you?
Anna came up with this key statement that resonated when I heard it. I manifest the beauty of the divine.
Wow. So say that again.
I manifest the beauty of the divine.
I manifest the beauty of the divine. And how do you feel that suits what you're on the planet for? Does it, or does it have anything to do with why you're here?
I feel like I hope to mirror that to other people so that they realize that they're also manifesting the beauty of the divine. I think
Yeah.
that's my
Yes,
Yeah.
that's kind of your mission. Yeah,
yeah.
very powerful mission statement. I manifest, say again,
I manifest the beauty of the divine.
I manifest the beauty of the divine.
When you say that, I just look at like the roses and the
Right, right. Yeah, you're it. Beautiful.